I imagine that 16-year-old boy painting illegally, walking along the train line at 1 a.m, trying to express myself with the tools I had, a backpack full of spray paint, trying to paint my name in the night. If someone had said to me, goes, do you know that in 20 years you will be painting walls all over the world and you'll be getting paid to do it? That's not possible. It's amazing how the journey evolves. I always have the memory of enjoying art, whether that was drawing as a child, the start of high school when I was like 13 years old, or just always got good memories of my art classes, and that was a time where I could just enjoy it and lose myself. But the funny thing is that I was doing graffiti when I was like 16, so I was already engaged with the graffiti subculture. One whole year of school was lost because I was spending the whole time painting and catching trains and painting trains. And I didn't see that as art, it was just what I was doing. I don't know why I picked that. I was immediately drawn to it. And all the things that are perfect for a teenage boy potentially interested in art. It had all the elements. Make that decision to become a serious artist. That happened from working in a job that I didn't want to do. When I was in that job, I was thinking about using my time in a creative sense. That motivated me to go to art school. My background was in European painting. From I mentioned I've been through art school. I was very much interested in traditional figurative painting, oil painting in particular with the brush. So I had that kind of formation of figurative painting. It's funny, when I first moved to London and Shoreditch, which is this amazing, what I kind of called a utopia for street art, because it was just accepted. The art ends up having its own life beyond what you could have ever imagined, because then it's the people and the community take a certain ownership or identification with that artwork. Say the ones that are walking to work every day and they walk past it, becomes part of their life, their routine. That's what's really fascinating. Walls can develop their own life and value. My work was very much about the human subject, and it still is, but now it's more about how we connect, the human subject connects, or normally speak for myself, how I connect to the world around me. My work is now a lot about energy and ideas of, I'd say, interconnection. Over time is to have patience and not be hard on yourself. And it's about trust, is a word I use a lot, and trusting in the process, the artistic process, because you're doing it for the love of it. That happens, I think, for anyone who's happy with their job or a successful career. And we're doing, because those people we know who are in a successful career and what defines success, a lot of times not to do with money. And most artists do not make artwork for money. And the ones that do, they probably won't have a very long career.